That health bar getting you down, well, no problem, because I found this somewhat hidden mechanic for topping off your health really easily without consuming any of your curative items. The Dango shifter skill allows you to recover health every time you do a switch skill swap. However, the dual blades get a very vital behind the scenes bonus to this. If you're not in demon mode, you'll receive the normal one-off healing every time you swap. But while in demon mode, you get a pop of health at the very start of the animation and an extra pop at the end of the animation, which doubles the health regain you receive from the skill. Quick interjection from Future Alex. This actually scales with recovery up, which is kinda bonkers. If you use the action bar shortcut to switch skill swap, you can quickly keep doing this without accidentally firing off any of your Silkbind attacks. I have mine set to pressing D-pad down, so I just have to mash one button and shablam, free heals mid-combat. If you put the Dango shifter effect on the top hopping skewer, you receive a larger heal, but you do need to use a Dango ticket to increase its initially low activation. Many of the builds I use have constant health degen I'm always trying to contend with, like the Dereliction skill, which improves your overall attack but saps HP. Dereliction has a built-in switch skill swap buff that lets you gain health back as well. Whenever you have more than one of those pink butterfly things around you, you can consume it by doing a switch skill swap, which greatly heals you. If you're in demon mode, this activates Dango shifter as well for some extra healing on top of that. Dango shifter is pretty decent for all the other weapons, but for dual blade users, it's almost a must-have. The double effects from demon mode lets you easily micromanage constantly draining health effects, or just give you a quick way to keep your HP up without popping any potions. Alright, so now I'm gonna test some stuff out and see if we can't find some synergies with this double healing effect. Very first, I'm gonna test the redirection skill and see if this combines with that at all. So while I run around and increase my health real quick, I'm interested in the redirection skill because if you do a switch skill swap right as you're about to get hit, it'll nullify the attack and also jump you backwards, so that would give this healing tactic somewhat of a safety buffer if you're mashing it out like right in front of somebody. Come on, hit me, buddy. Come on. Timed it right, and I was in demon mode. I wasn't able to see if it actually worked or not. To the replay. Alright, so we only got health one time there, so it looks like it does not combine with redirection, sadly. Alright, so that made me think, does this work with a switch skill swap evade? It looks like it does not. Yeah, you only get the one healing effect when you evade out of it instead of just standing still. That did give me an idea though. What if we take off one of the redirections, so now we don't have the evade effect, we just have the reduced damage effect. See if it works. So it looks like if you have just level 1 of redirection, it actually works. So it heals, we take the damage, it's negated, and then we heal again at the end of that animation. So confirmed does work if you have level 1 of redirection. Alright, now let's try the quick breath skill. So when you have a status effect, this will eliminate it when you do a switch skill swap. And it recovers some health, and that's the main bit. I want to know how much health we're getting from just one switch skill swap with that effect. Give me some of that. Alright, we got fire and poison. Let's see what this does. Alright, so it seems like it does a bigger heal on the first heal, but it does not modify the second heal. Yeah, so about half a health bar from combining those two. So I don't think recovery up is going to affect this, but gotta try. Alright, recovery up test. Was that more? Alright, try this again. And here it is without recovery up. Alright, so after some health bar measuring, here's the difference between recovery up 3 and no recovery up. There is a difference. That means I need to refilm a lot of this video. That's okay. Alright, time for the ultimate test. Recovery up 3, dereliction, and quick breath combined with the Dango shifter effect. How much health is that going to do? Let's get nice and poisoned. Pop our demon mode. Wait for it to get a little bit lower. Little bit. Wow. That was almost an entire health bar in one hit of the D-pad down. That's nuts. Alright, so the conclusion after doing all that testing. If you combine the Dango shifter with recovery up 3 and the breath skill, the switch skill swap pretty much becomes one of the universally most useful tools in the game. That can instantly cure you or slow down status effects and quickly boost up your health if you repeatedly use it, especially so for the dual blade users out there who can take advantage of its double HP effects. Adding the level 1 redirection skill also helps you keep a little safer during mid-combat heals, but since the window of redirection is so narrow, you can probably avoid that one entirely in my opinion. If your build is powered by one of the health degen effects like dereliction or bloodlust, which are both great for high DPS builds, the switch skill swap recovery makes it really easy to counter the diminishing health. I've tried other ways to balance out these degen effects, like using a hunting horn with the health regen song, and the level 4 effect of the super recovery Dango, which gives you extra regen for pretty much the entire hunt, but none have come even close to the Dango shifter and some dual blades. Now I'm curious if any other weapons have a Silkbind buff or some kind of active mode that will also trigger this double healing effect from the Dango shifter. So let me know if you find anything else this applies to. Also let me know if you plan on using this for your regular heals after watching this, or if you're gonna stick with your good old-fashioned potion chugging. This has been Alex, thanks for checking this out, and also go check out my other guides for Sunbreak if you haven't yet. I'll see you later, and peace out.